What's up, everybody? I'm back. So I know I normally don't call it start this late. I usually do long streams. Sorry about that. What's up, everybody? That off. Yeah, I usually have longer streams on Sunday, and it was really difficult. I don't know why to get started. I got this new chair and I had to put it together, and that's kind of a pain. I'm not a fucking. It was a pain. It's kind of complicated. So I'm here. Got and then I had to put together audio version of the rerun that I forgot to do, and that took time, and so on and so forth. And so now I'm like 3 or 4 hours late. Now I can only stream for like an hour and a half. So I'm sorry. I'll make it up during the week. I know weekends are usually my big time. I did do Friday. Normally do Fridays. Normally don't do Fridays, but so this Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll do a couple. Thursday I can't. But I'll do more. I promise. I gotta explore the rest of Livonia. I'm so Toplin based. Data verification error. Don't you love data verification errors for no reason all the fucking time? We're just gonna have a fun time and we're gonna verify my files. As I always have to fucking do. Exit Steam. And Steam. This chair's cool though. Look what we can do. How far go back? Goes this far back. Isn't that cool? And it doesn't make noise. Do you hear it? No, you can hear it in the rest of my fucking streams. Not anymore. Until it gets old. And then it's gonna be loud as shit. But I don't think it's gonna get squeaky because I don't think it has many like loud springs. It's just plastic, so it's probably gonna be grinding and clanking in like 3 months. Okay, let's manage. This is gonna be about really quick. Okay, so this will be about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Not bad. Usually it takes like 10. 5, 10. I always exaggerate, and it always is a lot shorter than it is, but it feels like forever. But it's already 20%. Validated, not verifying. Maybe it is. I always say, you know what I do? I always say it's not that long, and then it's super fucking long. Because there's like, shut up. Come on, work. Come on. Hey, we're all on now. What's going on, dude? Server. Do I put it in the title? Let's see. Yeah, Livonia 100 RP. I mean, it's the only 100 pop Livonia RP server. I mean, I think I put it in the title in other streams. You should do an interview of Sarge at the PD. I know. I just met him. What's going on, Nathan? My chat isn't working on YouTube right now, and I apologize. So it's not going to show up on the screen. Yeah, see, it's validating. See, I was fucking right. It's going to take like 5. I know. I want to interview him. I did get to. If you let me see which podcast. I believe it's the dogs episode or the scams episode. I do interview him outside and he talks. He opens up about that thingy. I believe it's fucking polyamory season. It's either episode 1 or 2 this season. He approaches the podcast and we talk about it. And he opens up and he goes more in depth. Forgot. I am gonna do replays. So what I do is I broadcast reruns on not on Saturday. So yesterday was a live one, and that's going to be a rerun sometime during the week. So what I can do is I could broadcast a rerun of it, and for the time being, and then we can have a whole little talk with Sarge. Don't know how far he wants to get into his past life, because he keeps saying it's his past life, and he mentioned yesterday at one point that something was affecting his real PTSD, and that was like, uh-oh. I'm a veteran as well, and so I understand. I don't know how much he wants to open, because then he also said the cat got out of the bag, so I don't know how much he wants to open, but he's a nice guy. It was awesome, dude. It was really, really funny, because as soon as it got super duper serious and Sarge actually started opening up the grenade, I mean, it had to be a sniped grenade, but still, that was fucking hilarious. And I'm like, oh, sorry guys, yeah, I know you're open up, and everyone else is just being a fucking weirdo. But he was actually opening up, yeah. And then it just got stopped. I got abruptly stopped. I got 30% validated of my files, by the way. Why is my fucking YouTube chat not working on this thing? It's so annoying. I have a multi-chat for YouTube and Twitch. That shit ain't working right now. Kind of pissing me off. See, I just keep resetting. It's not gonna work. Okay. We'll just lots of veterans in the lands, brother. Very cool. Yeah, dude. It was fun actually. Like I'm not a big fan of taking orders, especially now that I'm out and I've been out for so long. It's like fuck that. I don't like taking orders from people, but that was fun yesterday. I don't mind that it was from Sarge. It was just silliness. And he was literally, he had the intensity of someone who was taking charge, legit. Posted your link on the RP Streams channel. That's how I got all the thanks, man. I was wondering how I got like more followers and like got a lot of replies. That was really cool of you, dude. Thanks, Nathan. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for all that shit, dude. Because I mean, like right before I started the stream, you have to put a like for YouTube, you have to actually schedule the stream, and so I had to open YouTube, and I can't just start. I have to open, and I noticed I had all these notifications. I'm like, oh, people watch something, or at least commented. Thanks. That stream, or the actual live podcast you heard on me on the intercom yesterday, is going to be up tonight. So 59% validated on my files. Let's see. Turn off the chat. Right? Let's figure this thing out, right? Let's figure this chat out. What's going on with it? Keeps resetting. And oh, completely disconnected my YouTube. Let's see if that works. It should connect soon. But we'll be able to see everyone chat now. Did that. That means it will come back. It will come back. I am what percentage done validating? 71. Jesus, 80. Oh, 80. Okay, good. See, good connected YouTube. Good. All right, we're in. The game. I'm like in it. Sorry, this is taking so long. Very embarrassing when I have to do technical details live because I don't like disconnected. Very stubborn. $93. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, back. Hey, what's going on, Hector? Welcome. Appreciate everyone watching right now. We're getting in. You can see. Shut the fuck up. Come on. Here we go. Oh, yeah, that's right. I died at the end of the stream. Now we gotta go to top one. This is looking mad north of Brenna right now. Forgot I was in top one and I didn't log off in my base. I mean, I forgot I wasn't in top one and I died. I was in a rush to get off, man. I was almost late yesterday. I was almost late because that shit was like that raid went on a little long and it was fun. But like it got to a point when nobody knew when to leave. It's a good question. What looks more civilized? Slivelized. What's more schmivelized? Okay. So I've lived my whole life with extremely bad posture, and I've been okay with it, all right? I've been fine with bad posture. Now I have a chair that forces me to have good posture. It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be good, all right? Gotta get used to it. And it's not as tall as my last chair, so I had to lower everything. I don't know if you noticed my camera's a lot lower. Luckily, I have an adjustable table, but more eye level with everything now. It's kind of odd. A little more eye level. You guys were more up earlier. Look more down on me now. It's kind of like this, like an inch above my eye line. I'm trying. Maybe my back will get stronger, and I won't have a crooked Q back. You know. Boop, boop. Yeah. They seem like no good jerk holes. If you don't want to catch up with me, they can. It's the Colin Brody Trail. The Colin Brody Highway, as they say. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Feels like I'm gonna be running into the river real soon or something. Or I'm just gonna hit this fucking edge of the map, which this could be it. Yeah, I'm just running to the edge. That's all I'm doing. Like, what the fuck? No, that's not the edge. How would this be the edge if that's a fucking town right there? I'm desperately lost in the north. Desperately lost. I only have maybe like 50 or 60 hours on Livonia, and I usually spend it in fresh areas because I've only played it on the server. And I know how to get to Nabor, you know. But yeah. If you get me in Cherno, I get you Radio Chernars from 7 different Radio Chernars. I get you Radio Zenit from 7 different directions, you know? Give me Namalsk. I get just about everywhere. Won't get you anywhere super nice. Get really bored. I'll tell you this with DayZ, I get really bored with the treasure hunts. The one fun thing about Namalsk's story is that it is a treasure hunt at the very end. It's a treasure hunt. But you do have to go through a lot of PvE. While also just getting PvP'd a billion times along the way. Without, I mean, I've never gone to Lantia. I don't really aspire to. I don't think I'm good enough. No. I could be, but no. I don't want to put that time in, dude. I've tried with my other co-host, John, and we gave up. We got so tired of just constantly creating stashes and whatnot. And them disappearing because they only last for so long, and then one of us takes a break, and then blah, blah, blah. You know how it is. No one's consistent. It's like it takes so much time just to be able to get a suit together that we both just gave up on our stashes. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, I think I know-ish. So I think this is kind of going into Brenna right here. I always just assume Brenna, and then I end up in like Glinska or something, or Gliniska. I don't think I've stepped foot in Brenna this whole entire wipe, but I always think I'm there. I didn't approach those guys because they seemed like they were up to no good. They seemed like they were just trying to be silly bullies. Not big bullies, but silly bullies. You know, hey, let's go pick on that guy. And the second they say what faction you're with, is like, oh, no, they're picking on me. I'm of course, not in their faction, so they're just going to pick on me. Because the people in my faction wouldn't say that and pick on anyone. And they're never online when I'm online. Trying to look for landmarks. I'm probably all the way out east. I don't know though. I would have seen something familiar by now. I would have seen one of the major towns. It has to be northwest. It's funny. Every time I'm fresh, I look like I'm the newest guy to this game, on this map in Livonia. I don't even know where I'm going. What the fuck? I don't know if I'm south or north. This looks like I'm going down into a valley, or would dip, which would be good if that's the river. Then I know. Oh, hey, I know relatively where I am north. I see a fucking river right here. It looks like I'm heading towards a river yonder. You know? Down up the yonder way. With the moving water now, please. That looks like that looks like a river. Now, if I'm on the north side. I'm on the north side, of course. Okay, good. The track's right there. Feeling better. I was going south the whole time, which was good. It's a good thing. This is just one of those spawns you don't want to get. This has to be a Brenna spawn. All those times when Sergeant was dying and coming back, he was getting like some really good spawns. Yeah, just keep killing himself. Because he couldn't have just got some random spawn like this and came back in like fucking 10 minutes. So now, this is south. Right to the east, left to the west. I want to go to Toplin, which most likely is that way. Can't be on the north, completely northwestern edge. Is that Toplin? Can't be Toplin. I gotta get food first, dude. I can't die mid-rerun. Man, that's Toplin, dude. That's the 3 fucking silos. It's Toplin. Okay, so this is really west. Guys, I'm not what you call good. It wasn't a horrible spawn. This is probably the spawn officer guy. You notice how my whole entire story changed? Now I need to find food. There's sergeants around. Get Sergeant. We'll get Sergeant an interview. Let's get him on the podcast. I'm always so off when it comes to knowing where I am, unless it's Graben. If I'm near Graben, I can call it within like 2 seconds, because last wipe, that's all I did was get Graben spawns, and I was irritated because I was so tired of it. I wish there were more people like Officer in the States that roleplayed on this server instead of like military. I mean, he's kind of military, or sergeant. Man, I keep calling him Officer. More people like him in the States that would play around my time, that don't take this shit so fucking seriously. Like all the people who do like military stuff, they're all like American too. A lot of them are, at least. When they're on, it's kind of like, be silly. I want more sergeants on duty. And no, and that's not saying milsims aren't fun, because yesterday was a semi-milsim. It was more of a fucking chaos, like, shit, but it was just more of one guy taking control of like people assaulting a building. It was a lot of fun. But you know, all those milsim guys just kind of just led me on about my podcast. It's basically what it is. Those milsim guys and the cannibals don't give a fuck about the podcast. That's what it comes down to. The fact is, if you don't care about the podcast, you're most likely milsim or a cannibal. Jesus. Oh, I was like, why can't I move? Okay. You gonna go down, lady? Jiminy crickets. Remember Mr. Kane, friendly guy from Norway, all dreams come. Okay. I'm not reading someone who is stuck in a fucking fever dream, okay? Trying to decipher someone's fucking mental vomit. Ah! Oh, let's get the hat on. Let's oh my god. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's shitty pants now. I'm hungry. I don't care. I'm cozy. This will save me for like 2 minutes. I'll work out for my liquids and for my belly for like 3 seconds. It's okay. Yeah, so I think I'm just spitefully not into milsims because they're spitefully not into me. Or I assume it's spite, not just their interest is not in polyamory, which I'll tell you, it's okay. Not everything's about polyamory. For this wipe, yeah, this wipe, everything's polyamory. I think that's what it's going to be. I have ideas for the next wipe that I'm going to play. Don't know if it's the next wipe, but it might be. If I have an idea of what I'll lead to, then I might do it. Because I finally figured out what the CECIL story is. Yeah, I don't really know what it's gonna be. What I want it to be. I'm gonna try to lead up to it, but I'm not saying for this wipe. Not gonna be all polyamory. Let's just say that. Hopefully, I don't know what Becky's gonna do. Oh, dude, it's gonna save me for 3 more seconds. Is that actual fire in a house, or is that the gas station? Huh? Better not be the gas station. That's not fair if you blow up all the gas tanks. Well, it's looking like the gas station, that's for sure. Or a car. Maybe cross your fingers and it's just a car. I don't think cars explode and nope, that's gas station. Isn't it a mod to blow up a car? But I mean, once it's red, it shoots smoke out. Can't blow up cars because that's just griefing, and they don't want like griefing server. I bet it is fun though. Like in Car Maker, you could blow up a car. It is griefing, but I mean, and the server we're raiding has when you need no purpose to raid. It's fun. Benziana. That's what it's called. Oh, they only blew up one. Okay, cool. We still have available gas, all right? Even though I'm pretty sure I filled it up yesterday. Hoping to find another battery. Really don't like I mean, I like that I gave the battery away because it was helpful, right? Maybe that truck's still around. Man, I'm just keep finding these sodas. But that means I have to find another one. What's up, buddy? Let me finish this real quick. Yeah, I was hitting him in the shoulder the whole time, you know. So finding a truck battery would be nice at the moment. Just doing a quick little glance on where a truck battery could be, because most people don't pick it up. Not most. It is a better chance of people not having a generator or looking for a battery for a generator or truck. So, I don't know if anyone knows, but batteries charge themselves when they're in use, as in like a car or a generator. No, not in a generator. They charge themselves when they're in a car or truck. When they're being used, you're charging your battery. That's what we used to do back in the days. We would take our car batteries and we'd charge them by just driving around. Then you just find more along the way and give up. But you would notice, like, your practically empty battery would be like halfway full by the time your trip's over. You're like, oh, that was pretty cool. No real use, but that's cool. Its meter only matters for the radio, not PAs. And I think it doesn't work in a car after it's empty. You have to charge it. But that's just my assumption, because why would it work? I don't have a knife yet. Isn't that wild? Isn't that crazy? We think Willie's here. He's American. Right? Hey, Willie, you around? Hey, Willie, you around?
Hey, what's going on, bud?
Hey, it's Cecil. I was just checking to see if you were there.
Hey, Cecil. Are you on the radio or are you outside?
I'm right outside. I'm just running up. I died last night, and I was just coming back when I woke up again to see if anyone was around.
There's some new gentlemen in town, apparently.
What's the new gentleman? Let's hear
it. In the apartment behind me, some gentlemen with an Eastern European accent.
Oh.
They're just there. Sounds like they're building a base.
Do you know of their professions?
I do not.
Cool.
I think I may have encountered them briefly at the fire station.
Uh-huh.
Where they were friendly, I guess. Yeah, they didn't shoot me, so I guess you can say that.
That's hopeful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna be next door. I'm gonna be charging some batteries and whatnot. About to do a rebroadcast. I was just checking in on to see how you were doing.
Oh, appreciate that, Cecil. You need anything, buddy? I got guns and ammo and all kinds of shit.
I could. Do you have like a snack and maybe something sharp?
Yeah, come on up, man.
All right. Oh, hey. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir.
No problem at all. You need some water?
I think no. We have water next door. I didn't have anything to chew on. Yeah. So be prepared for the people to get annoyed with the PA for about a half hour.
Oh, no worries at all.
All right.
That's why I live on Broadcast Lane.
Hell yeah, dog.
Right, thanks,
hell yeah. I love you.
Love you too, man. Have a good one.
Any batteries here, huh? Any batteries? Nope. Keep forgetting you can loot this place. I was just run by this building as if it doesn't exist. It shouldn't. Oh, there's something sharp. Is that the wolf pack? No, I think those are personalized ones you have to get made from the gods themselves. I think it's the random wolf one. Alright. No batteries. Let's see what we got inside, huh? What do we have inside? One. Alright. Got big battery, big battery. It's full. Haha, full. Alright. I believe 4 was the restart, right? So restart's 12, 4, 8 for me. I'm sorry, I'm Pacific time. So that. Hey, welcome back, Nathan. Okay, another good battery here. Okay. How much water we got in there? We got some water. That's enough water. We got. Oh, knives here too. Cool. Got a bottle. It's when I get thirsty. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, so what I'm gonna need is 2 batteries for this, since it's usually a 1 battery per job podcast, right? But the big batteries, I gave one away yesterday, you know, for the sake of good. I have to use 2, so I'm gonna have to pause it. So this is gonna be 1 for each half. See, that's the benefit of reruns, is they're cut in half. I don't know why I decided that, but it was smart. Okay, let's do this fan off. I just warn everybody we're about to do a rerun. Hey everyone in Toplin and 87.8. This is your host Cecil at Radio Chernaris. We're about to do a podcast, a rerun, a broadcast of last week's podcast. Yesterday we did a new episode, and that's going to be rebroadcasted later in the week. But for now, we're going to be broadcasting last week's episode. So give me a second. It will get started real soon. By the way, it uses so much. Well, see, I think this is my assumption, Nathan. is that they lessened it, especially on these fucking these radios right here, the field transceivers. They're so good. They're energy efficient, not in like other servers. So I think they really have, like, since maybe last wipe people use these so often, they really like lessened the amount of power consumption. But these bad boys, they just go through it. And I mean, it's the RP, right? We have 2 generators that we charge batteries on. It's fine. It's just when the server restart happens and there's a battery in either the PA or this specific radio, they disappear and despawn. So you have to prepare for server restarts. I lost 2 the other day. Very, very upsetting because you have to charge them, man. Yeah. And also, I was saying, I get annoyed by my radio voice. I have to put on a radio voice. That's the game. It's so annoying. I get why people want to shoot me in here. Okay, let's get this ready. Let me see. Eat a little more. I don't want a little red tummy at the end of this. Let's see. We got the new one, season 4, episode 4. Wow, I'm on episode 5 from yesterday. I think that's a record. No, 5 was a record for Champions podcast. My first season was 5 episodes, supposed to be 6. Never finished it because I'm a lazy fuck. My soundboard is on. I restarted Steam. It's a Steam-based soundboard, everybody. Let's test it. Hey, Sergeant! You got the loot. Good, good, good. Thanks a lot, man. That was fun. You know? Hey, when can I get you on the podcast? Like, people are begging for you, dude. People are begging for you. When can I get you on the podcast? We gotta talk. We gotta talk. If you need to, just hit me up on YourHostCecil at gmail.com. I'm happy you guys got in because I was about to die, and honestly, in a different life, I had somewhere to be, so I was hoping it would end soon, and I got killed. I was like, oh, I needed that. I needed that badly. Where's my soundboard not working? Okay, that worked. Here, let's refresh this mother. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, let's go into this. Okay, I think that's it. Good. All right, we're in. Hey everyone in Toplin in 87.8. This is Cecil. I'm back. We're about to broadcast the 4th episode of the 4th season of the Champions podcast titled Feedback. I hope you enjoy it. This was one of my better episodes, I believe. I don't know. You be the judge. All right, here we go. Welcome to the Champions Podcast with your host, Cecil. In this episode, Cecil, our solo poly hero, continues his search for love with multiple partners with his new girlfriend application. He updates you on his dog, Bruce, and gets the well-needed feedback from his listeners. We hope you enjoy the audio-only version of Season 4, Episode 4 of the Champions Podcast, titled Feedback. This has been previously broadcasted on 91.9 and has been formatted accordingly for all frequencies. Mm, 91.9, the Fresh Station. Hey everybody, this is your host CECIL. Welcome to the Champions Podcast on 91.9 and 87.8 and live in Toplin. We're dual broadcasting because it's a live broadcast. Without further ado, here's our theme song.
It's a good old time on a good old show. Live from Radio Shinaris in Livonia. We're talking champions with your host CECIL. So sit back and enjoy the ride on the Champions Podcast.
Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about, everybody. Welcome back to the Champions Podcast. It's Season 4, Episode 4. We've come a long ways, you know? That we've gone through so many stories. We went through so many formats. We've gone through so many co-hosts and guests, you know? But you know what stays true? I'll tell you what stays true. It's the ad reads, all right? So without further ado, here's our first ad read for Stroganoff Tea. All right, hello everyone, it's your host CECIL, and today I need you to stop whatever you're doing. Lean in close and picture this with me, because our sponsor, the meal kit delivery service that brings the best stroganoff right to your door, Stroganoff to You, isn't just delivering meals. They're delivering comfort in its purest, creamiest form. Here's the truth. What sets stroganoff apart isn't just the meat, or the noodles, or the mushrooms. It's the sauce. It's that gravy, that thick, velvety, creamy gravy that coats every bite like a blanket. And Stroganoff to You has perfected it. When you open up one of their meal kits, the first thing that greets you isn't the sight of food, it's the smell. It's the rich, savory aroma that seeps into the air, warm in your kitchen before you even take a bite. Then comes the first spoonful. Imagine it. Gravy so thick it clings to the spoon. So creamy it glides across your tongue, and so well balanced in flavor that it's both indulgent and comforting at the same time. It's heavy without being overwhelming, tangy from sour cream, and smooth in a way only perfected in whisk sauce. It's not just sauce, okay? It's a texture experience. Each mouthful has that chunky viscosity, the kind where you can feel the kind where you can feel it coat the tender meat, wrap itself around the mushrooms, and soak into the noodle until every single bite is unified by the gravy. It's like a symphony of creaminess, where every note is fat, bold, and harmonious. And this is where Stroganoff to You really shines. They've got the classics, the hearty beef stroganoff, the cozy chicken and mushroom, the earthy mushroom stroganoff, the spicy sausage for those who like a little kick, and even the indulgent lobster stroganoff. Every one of them dripping, swimming, luxuriating in the signature gravy. But guys, let's talk about the newcomer. because Stroganoff to you just dropped something new, and it's a game changer. Shrimp stroganoff. Now take everything I just said about the thick, creamy gravy and pair it with shrimp. Plump, juicy shrimp, cooked until tender and sweet, nestled right into that velvety sauce. The gravy wraps around the shrimp like silk, turning each bite into a perfect marriage of sea and sauce. You get the delicate sweetness of the shrimp immediately hugged by the tang and depth of the gravy. It's surf and creamy turf. It's luxury comfort food. It's the coast colliding with your dinner table. This is stroganoff reimagined, but it's still all about that sauce, man. Because no matter what the protein, veggies you choose, every dish starts and ends with the gravy. Thick, chunky, creamy, viscous perfection that makes every forkful taste like a hug you didn't know you needed. And here's the best part. Here's the best part. You don't have to imagine it. You can taste it. All right, you can taste it for yourself, delivered right to your door, and you can say and you can save and you can save while you do it. Stroganoff to you is giving my listeners 20% off their first month when you use the promo code Creamy Cecil. That's CREAMYCECL at checkout. So here's your mission: head over to stroganoff2u.com, order your classic favorites, dive into that shrimp stroganoff, and let the creamy, viscous gravy do what it does best: wrap you in pure comfort. So what are you doing tonight? Me? I'm stroganoff to you. Bon appetit, everybody. Woo, that was quite the mouthful. You know, sometimes our sponsors, they like to really overindulge themselves with words. You know, they really take advantage of all the time it takes to read these ads. But guess what? They still pay me, so I will read it. And if you pay me to read something, I'm gonna fucking read it. Welcome back, everybody. It is season 4, as I said earlier. We're on episode 4. It's the Champions Podcast. I normally, as I always start to begin an episode, like to let you know it's not that normal podcast you expect out here in Livonia. It used to be like me interviewing a random person, and we're just talking about surviving, you know, and then we're getting really deep into like our favorite guns and whatnot, and it gets boring and redundant, and then you just start alienating your whole audience. Until one day someone asked me about my love life, and it turned everything around, you know? So that's what it's been about. It's been about my love life. This is a good season, guys, you know? I do have one bulletin board message I do have to get out there because, as I say at the end of all my episodes, you could write into me about anything and I'll read it. And we do have one email that came in from the local, it was looking like sheriff of Toplin. It's from Sergeant. Hello, Cecil. This is Sergeant, Toplin's police chief. I've recruited 4 other officers to help keep Toplin safe, and I'm still recruiting more. I started putting some notes around town and was hoping you could read this ad read for your next show. Also, if you can let me know when the next show airs, I can make sure to be on it. Yeah, we talked about this, Sergeant. The note. Okay. To all residents and those who pass through Toplin, be advised that Toplin has a police department that's here to help you. We will provide food, water supplies, and assistance for anyone in need. Important laws of Toplin. These laws are to keep you and the community safe. 1. Do not steal from the police department, barracks, or garages. 2. Do not wear any police uniform or impersonate a Toplin police officer. 3. Do not kill on sight unless it's self-defense. 4. Do not base raid in Toplin. That's a pretty cool one, by the way. 5. Do not have or pull any weapons out on any officer or you'll be shot. 6. Do not steal or rob anyone in Toplin. I'm liking this so far. 7. Do not interrupt broadcasts from radio station unless you are participating in the broadcast or asking them to report the crime to us via radio. Damn. Thank us. Help us help you and keep Toplin safe. Come on down to Toplin Police Station and say hello from Sergeant on Duty, your police chief. You hear that, guys? I agree. I agree with them, you know? You just gotta be careful, gotta be polite, and if you interrupt me, you're a fucking jerk. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sergeant. Okay. As I said, we're talking about my life, my love life specifically. And you know, one time in a podcast, someone brought up, you know, who I was dating, and I brought up my sweet Becky, you know. And long story short, Becky rejected me. I was a bad kisser, and she taught me the world. She introduced me to the world of polyamory. So I've been exploring poly for the last few weeks, mostly since the storm, honestly.
Becky.
And it's been interesting. I've been exploring it. I've been meeting people on the non-monogamous section of Bumble, and it's been wild. I got catfished. Someone recommended me to go to the short-term fun section on Tinder, so I've been hanging out there, and I've been updating you my exploits on Tinder. Now, what I realize is a huge part of the non-monogamy or the short-term fun section of Tinder are people going, hey, submit your boyfriend applications. And it's starting to really feel like, I don't know, like a job, because I'm filling out all this paperwork and I'm not hearing back. It's kind of like we're in a recession or something, and I'm not hearing back from any jobs. So I thought maybe I can speed things up and be like, hey, how about you submit a girlfriend application to me? So that's on my Tinder. And so if anyone's out there and they're just interested in maybe meeting old Cecil, and they want to meet me and fill out an application, here's some info that I suggest you send out to me. You can either send it out to me via email, or you could just leave a note out here at Radio Chernarus, and we'll read the applications on
Can you hear me now?
We'll read it live. So at the start, I'm gonna need a little basic info. Your name, your occupation. You gotta have to have a job. Special skills, maybe some lifestyle choices. Like, for example, me, I'm polyamorous. I'm fueled by curiosity and the occasional J-Rub protein shake. Tell me something a little interesting about yourself. What are you good at? I need to know about your past and current relationships. Since it is polyamory, it's important to know the whole kit and caboodle. I need to know everything, all the poly relationships you've been in, and all the ones you're currently in now, because your trauma back then is now my trauma now. So I need to know all of this. Like for me, I'd have to tell you about the girl who fake cheated on me with fake Matt Damon. I'd have to reveal that completely. I'd have to reveal how I got catfished by a walrus on Bumble. I'd have to tell you the whole sob story of Becky. And I have to tell you about the non-monogamous married girl who had a monogamous husband that Becky set me up with. It's just stuff like that you have to share.
I remember the Becky thing. I remember I heard that.
Like, you should have communication skills. You should have a commitment level. You must be willing to commit to the bit, to the broadcast, to maybe 5 partners at once. You have to have conflict resolution skills. Maybe you need to talk your way out of a death with a podcast. I've done it all the time. Maybe you can. Most importantly, you need to be able to teach me how to be a better kisser. That's what I'm looking for, all right? Because I'm ultimately still trying to get Becky back. This is a polyamorous relationship, okay? So might as well have some other partners teach me how to be a good kisser so I can get my sweet Becky back.
Becky's got 6 toes. Becky has got 6 toes. You're better than her. You're better than her, Cecil. You're better than her.
I'm not just gonna take anybody willy-nilly. You must enjoy community building, even when the community building is bloodthirsty. Sometimes blood has to be shed. And you should also be open to polyamory. Honestly, if you're not open to polyamory, I mean, you gotta just consider, like, go the other way. I don't need to be the only polyamorous person in this relationship. You must like my new dog. I've been talking about him recently. You gotta like Bruce. If Bruce doesn't like you, you're gone. Bruce, and you gotta be okay with me pursuing Becky. That's the biggest thing. So if you're sitting here and you're applying and you're thinking Cecil's gonna be all mine, or you're gonna be the primary. No, ultimately Becky's gonna be my primary partner. You might earn your way into something close. Becky is the goal, guys, and maybe you'll be on Team Cecil and help me get Becky back. That's what I expect, guys. And I know what you're saying. Like, hey, so I mean, you're just Cecil. You just talk about your love life. You're really not important to me. Well, there's perks of dating me. You get free shout outs on the podcast all the time. Becky, I don't know how she feels about that.
Sorry.
She's always getting the shout outs.
I was responding to them.
You'll get
is there a well around here? I'm dying of thirst and
everyone
hunger.
around to tell you which dog suits your current emotions.
And I can't hear myself
They're helping me with the
think
breakup.
or want to kill myself.
I'll take you on adventures across Livonia. Also have time to cuddle, you know? I'm handy in bases. I'm warm in beds. I keep you warm in the cold tundras. I adapt everywhere, guys. All right? I never bring a boring night. All these poly updates, stories of being scammed, maybe even a J-Rob battery. You never know. Guys, ladies, reach out to me. Apply now at YourHostCecil@gmail.com or leave a note at the door at Radio Chinaris and Toplin, all right? That's all I'm saying, guys, all right? Maybe with polyamory, they'll come to me and I don't have to go to them. That's just something I'm trying. Okay. So also, I need to update everyone on something else today. You know, last episode I left with a huge cliffhanger. You know, I was building up the whole entire time, and you're like, oh my god, what dog is Cecil gonna decide? And everyone is writing in trying to advise me on what dogs not to get and what dogs to get. And I'm sitting there, you guys didn't even realize I already had a dog back home on the west side. You know, his name's Bruce. He was the second most popular name on the poll, you know, but he was my favorite, so I just went with it. He's a half golden retriever, he's a half husky, and the husky side is really showing right now. You know, my big reveal to him was he was extremely adorable at glance, but he became destructive at a distance. If you know what I'm saying, like when you're hanging around, he might just chew on your feet. But when you're gone, the dude tears. Right now, he's probably eating my couch right now, or he's probably looking for something delicious. He eats everything from socks, shoes, furniture, legs, anything he can find. You know, I was told by a friend that I have to hide everything I can, and it's being very difficult when everything I have to hide furniture, the electrical outlets. This is impossible. As I said, I didn't want like a child. I didn't want to have to take care of a child, but it's looking like, you know, it's looking like that's what's happening because I'm getting complaints all the time from the neighbors. You know, I just want to get my rocks off and be a polyamorous hero, and now I'm taking care of this dog, and I'm worrying that one day I might actually, you know, I might get evicted because everyone's complaining. Someone compared it to his sweet little howls to the sound of foxes or like a coyote. I'm like, no, he's a husky, you know. But I'm telling you, dude, he is quite the barker. He yips, barks, growls, high-pitched howls. Questions to all the listeners. What's the most embarrassing noise your pet makes in public? Really, what's one? Because mine sounds like it's getting murdered and tortured at the same time. All right. How do I change that? I can't bring him to the studio for audio concerns.
Yo, play 40 song. Play 40 song.
And what's most importantly, you know, most importantly is he's not Becky ready. And that's what's important. Hey, what's going on? You're on a podcast right now.
Yes, let's play 40 song, you know, a new song of 40, come on.
Unfortunately, it's podcast time right now, and we're doing a live one right now. Are you enjoying it?
Okay. Yes. What about the song? When the song gonna be?
Songs will be on when another DJ comes on. I'm the podcasting DJ. It's an amazing time. We're talking about my polyamorous relationships and my new dog.
Can I say something? Can I say something on the podcast?
Oh yeah, absolutely. What'd you like to say? What's your name, by the way?
I'm Bagman with Black Sigil, and I'm here to say fuck Exodus and the governor. Fuck him.
Okay, fuck. All right, so we got someone from the Black Sigil. What's your name? What's your name again?
Badman.
Badman. And he's throwing
Badman.
shade. Badman is throwing shade at the what is it? Where? Who?
Governor from fucking
the governor of Exodus, guys. There's a lot of trouble between the Black Sigil and Exodus right now, and Badman's throwing shit at the governor. That's kind of crazy.
Yo, stop the car, you monkey. Park it.
Whoa. Anyways, we're getting back to the podcast. We're talking about I just got a new dog trying to get over my heartbreak with Becky, and he's tearing my life apart when I'm not home. Do you guys know what to do when your dog's tearing your life apart when you're not home? I'm gonna get evicted, I think. Like, and he's not. The the whole, like, evicted, like people are getting like complaints. They're complaining that the dog is like making all this noise and he's tearing apart my apartment, and my landlord's not enjoying it, you know. All I need him to do is impress the girl who rejected me, but he's not ready to meet her. So is there a type of obedience training I could take him to or something? All right, well, I'm thinking he needs some type of obedience training. That's basically what I'm trying to do. So I'm want you to write in. Let me know, you know, like where can I take this dog so that he can be Becky ready real soon? Because I'm trying to get her back, you know. And I've been working so hard at taking care of this dog, I actually forgot about Becky. You know how that pug lady wrote in last week and was saying, get a pug, you'll forget about everything because you have to constantly take care of it and make sure it doesn't die? I'm starting to understand what she's saying, because my whole entire social life's gone. I haven't got laid in like a week and a half. I haven't gone on a single Tinder date.
Anyone here for Radio Chinars?
You know? I just hope I don't permanently forget about my sweet Becky.
Top one, PD. I just wanted to see if I could stash some stuff here.
Because I was using this dog to get over her, but I don't know if I'm ready. But I am a pet parent now, you know? And there's a lot of responsibility in being a pet. I'm at an impasse right now, everybody, and I really need your advice. Okay? Usually I ask you to write in for advice, but this time you write to me. Okay? YourHostCecil@gmail.com. We'll get this settled next week, right? Man, that dog's really ruining my life. What an amazing first half. I hope Bruce doesn't ruin everything for Cecil. Let's also hope Cecil's broken heart, devious dog, doesn't put a damper on the second half of this episode of the Champions Podcast. Hey, that was the first half of one of the most recent episodes of the Champions Podcast, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to be doing the second half real soon. And to all the people running up to Radio Chinaris, I can't respond when I'm doing reruns. I apologize. Theory, the dog had a polyamorous relationship with Becky and a jar of Whoa. I don't know what I can store, dude. Like what do you need stored? Because I'm not around all the time, so coming back for it would be kind of tough. Nice. All right, we're getting back to the episode, I guess. Welcome back to the conclusion to Season 4, Episode 4 of the Champions Podcast, titled Feedback. We get back into the action as Cecil's about to get feedback from his listeners. Let's hope he has an open ear and heart. This has been previously broadcasted on 91.9 and has been formatted accordingly for all frequencies. Okay, so this episode, now we're finally getting to the meat and potatoes. You know, we're finally getting to what this podcast is all about. This episode, I really wanted to talk about something that's been happening recently in all of my broadcasts. Like, if you don't know, if you're just here for your first time, this is a live broadcast. I'm talking to you as you walk up, you know, if things happen. But during the week,
I do reruns, and I rebroadcast old episodes from previous seasons and this season. And I've been getting a lot of feedback from people yelling at me, telling me to shut the fuck up. And normally, you know, you fight back against naysayers, you know? Normally
Yo, wait up.
you succumb to all the negative criticism, you know? But that's not my style, man. I want to explore this negative criticism. And so I asked everyone from you last week to write in. Like, hey, write into Cecil. Let me know some negative feedback so I can get used to it. So maybe I can grow a little better, because we all know negative feedback is way better than positive feedback. Positive feedback, you know, raises your dopamine, but negative feedback raises, you know, allows you to change, okay? So this comes from Jim. It's titled, "Your polyamory tangents are ruining me." Oh. Okay, well, this is how it starts, you know? "Hey Cecil, I can't take it anymore. Every time I listen to your podcast, it's the same thing. You go off on these endless polyamory tangents, and I swear, they echo in my head long after the episode ends. I lie down to sleep, and it's suddenly you, Cecil, narrating every messy, complicated detail about your love life, bouncing around between Becky, the new dog, and whoever else you're seeing. I don't even know how many people are in the store anymore. Neither does my brain. It won't shut up about it. I've tried to block it out, tried earplugs, tried sleeping pills. Nothing works. And now I can hear all of them talking too. The voices, repeating your tangents about polyamory. They mock me in your voice. Cecil just went solo again, they say. With Becky? They ask. I can feel them twisting inside my thoughts, turning my brain into a kaleidoscope of your dating drama. Cecil, I'm begging you, for once, just stay on topic. Skip the polyamory updates. Give us straight line advice instead of your mental gymnastics about who's dating whom, who's poly, who's solo. Otherwise, I don't know what's gonna happen next. I can feel them circling like the tangents. They're too much. They need the tangents, and now I think the voices in my head are poly too. What? They're all arguing with each other about who gets which thought, who gets to whisper next, who gets to haunt me at night. I don't even know if I'm alone anymore, Cecil. The tangents, they're multiplied inside of me, Jim. Alright, so I am affecting people, Jim. You know, before people were just saying, you know, I was too long-winded. Now, apparently, you're having a schizophrenic episode, Jim. I would like to point out that he's not divorced. I always point out all the divorced people, but I don't think he's ever been married. And if he has been, he's long gone. All right, Jim. This is what I say. Thank you for the feedback once, because I do go on tangents a lot. I just went on a dog tangent, you know. I just went on, you know, a tangent about a boyfriend or girlfriend application. That's just what I do. That's what I'm here for. But I appreciate it. So maybe Jim, maybe you could just not listen. Sounds like you're hate watching right now, you know, just for the tangents. But thanks for the feedback. I'll maybe try to work on my tangents, and I don't know how to work on them. That's my job, man. All right, this next one, it comes in from Ray J. That's an interesting name, and it's called "I'm Serious." Cecil, why are you a bitch? I mean, seriously, there's someone out there.
I love this.
There's someone out there so big of a pussy that they have to share every little failure on a podcast, and somehow, that one is you. You sit there narrating your polyamory mess, your new dog destroying the house, your breakup with Becky, like the world needs to hear it, like we all care. You talk about your life like it's some kind of epic saga, but really it's just a collection of pathetic failures broadcast to anyone who'll listen. And you do it with a smile. Like somehow your misfortune is entertaining. Newsflash, Cecil, it's not. It's just sad. And a little terrifying that someone exists who's that open about being a complete mess. I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how you sit there and spill every embarrassing thought immediately. You know? It's baffling. Ray J. Well, Ray J, I appreciate your feedback. Hey, who do I have right here?
Rooster.
Hey, Rooster, what's going on? Have I ran into you before?
No, Copa Prison. That's where I'm from.
Oh, awesome. Are you
Maybe,
enjoying the podcast?
A bit loud, but yeah, it's pretty grand to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
it.
Well,
Nice.
I'm trying to reach as many
Ambiance.
people as I can. You know, it's good.
How's it going?
You know, I'm still trying to get through it right now. I'm getting feedback from my audience because it gets really common for people to run up here and yell at me, and so I'm figuring why not give them a voice as well. So I have them write emails to me, and now they're complaining. And Ray J, you know, he's trying to say I'm pathetic. They're all telling me I'm pathetic right now, which I don't agree. Do you think this is pathetic?
Is this some? Oh, I think it's perfect, mate. I think people need this in this time of crisis.
You know, if anything, you could empathize with me and connect in a different way. You know, it's like, come on, guys.
Absolutely.
I think people are avoiding their emotions out here. Do you have any feedback for me? I'm always open to anything.
I don't know. At the moment, I'm currently not. You know.
And hey man, are you okay?
At a later date and give you some. You know.
I would absolutely appreciate that.
The only emotion I've got right now is I'm missing someone. I'm not missing someone.
Yeah.
I'm
can't
looking
find
for someone who I've seen on my travels. You know.
Oh, name.
Yeah, but I'll be there. Name?
Yeah, what's their name?
Red Pants.
Hey guys, I don't
Keep
interrupt
an
the
eye out
show,
for Red
but
Pants.
I'm
Rooster's looking for Red Pants, everyone. If you know Red Pants, Rooster's looking for you.
Send it to the prison. I'm trying to arrange a marriage at the prison, you know?
Okay, get Red Pants down to the prison. Yeah, he's got to get married, dude. Is he getting married? Is Red Pants getting married? Oh, yeah, you better make it, Red Pants.
I hope she is. I hope she is.
Oh.
She doesn't know this yet, you know? She don't know this yet.
Oh, it's an arranged marriage?
Yeah, it is what it is. We'll soon find out. I have got handcuffs.
Have you guys ever considered polyamory?
Explain. I'm not too sure what that means.
You know, polyamory is very open. It's basically multiple partners. It's being able to explore your life with more than one person. Like, say you marry this one woman, she would be your primary relationship. So she's the one that would be closest to you. But you'd still have other people you'd see on the side, maybe together or in groups. You never know.
Oh. I'm a bit of a jealous type, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing is the last date I went on with a monogamous woman, I think her husband was a little more monogamous than she was, because we were poly, but he wasn't into it. He got jealous, and I think they broke up. Polyamory. It's a tough life.
Ways, you know?
Yeah. But you don't know till you try it. That's all I'm saying. You don't know if you're gonna be jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Maybe you've enlightened me to maybe open my eyes up a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Just talk about it. Talk about it with your partner. See what she says. Maybe, you know, after you're married, she'll be open to it.
She's my partner yet. She doesn't know yet.
Well, when it's revealed.
Yeah, that is true. So is this on the radio? This
Yeah, we're live on the PA. We're live on 91.9 and 87.8.
87.8. Hello, brother.
Hey.
There's another guy here.
Oh, hey, what's going
on?
on?
I have a story for you.
Hey.
Yeah, hey, bring me in, boys. I got something to say about polyamory.
Let's hear it.
Am I on there?
You're here. If you're loud enough.
Okay, bet. Me and my boy are outside, and we want to polyamorously have fun with you.
Hey, brother.
Oh, damn. Oh, well, do you got an email address?
Hey, could you give me a hand with this chicken, brother?
Come on out.
I'm in the middle of a podcast right now. I can't really this is.
Do you have a guest?
No. I'm solo right now. Solo poly. So that's what I am. Solo poly. Yeah.
Okay, I heard your radio station yesterday, bro. Why are you talking about the relationship so much, man? You need some new material out here.
It's not. Life's the
a
material.
lot of life's about relationships, you know.
Yeah, it's like. Do you want to hear about people talking about survival? Or do you want to hear the deep, hard heartbreak that Cecil's having and he's sharing with the rest of Livonia?
Oh,
what
okay.
else gets you
Okay.
through this crisis, you know? That's what it is.
That's true.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
hard to
record
hear
like news and stuff?
Yeah, we had a bulletin board message at the very beginning. There's a new sheriff in town. His name's Sergeant. He's got 4 deputies. He's out at the police station, and he's just like, he's for the community. And so I've been reporting about him. So keep an eye out for Sergeant. He's a friendly guy.
Okay. Okay. So if I left like a note of like what's going on, would you report about it?
Once the censors pass it, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. And you can also write into YourHostCecil@gmail.com. We take everything.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool,
I
man.
appreciate it. Do you have any feedback?
Oh, not I can't really relate to what you were saying, so I've been skipping the radio a bit, but
okay.
Maybe if it's a topic I can relate to, I'll listen to you, bro. You have a nice voice.
All you gotta do is just explore polyamory and you'll be in, man. Just try it once and then.
No.
You might have changed me, brother. I might be doing it, you know.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I see you with the
me in red pants.
tights
Me in
on.
red pants.
Yeah.
Hey, mate. Yeah, look at me. I'm sexy, brother. I ain't scared of masculinity.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you want to be a part of the fan club, there's only one requirement to be a part of it, and it's just talk about the podcast.
Roger. What's your name?
I'm
gonna head out.
Oh, I'm Cecil.
Cecil, Rooster.
Yeah.
Nice
Rooster.
to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you, man.
You take care.
You too.
Bye bye.
Oh, Rooster. Rooster. Yo, it's Luke, bro. It's Luke. What's up?
Oh, yeah. You can get me if you want, because I've got no ear, so you can do it.
Nah, I'm good, bro.
All right, so we're gonna get back to it. Thanks, Ray J. You called me a bitch. You called me a bitch, and I appreciate it.
Excuse me,
This
can I
next one's
bother
coming
you
in
for a
from
second?
Rudolph. It's titled "Just Stop." It says, "Cecil, I can still hear you."
Hello,
It says,
hello,
"Cecil,
hello.
look, I don't know why you're doing this, but it gets embarrassing. You're an old man, okay? A dumb old man, and you're out here trying to date people on Tinder who are clearly way out of your league. Younger, smarter, better looking. They see that you're doing, they see what you're doing and probably laugh. And honestly, I don't blame them. I blame you. You have a podcast. Everyone has a podcast, and you're just as untalented as them. You should just stop trying or quit your stupid podcast and find someone in your own league. Another loser. Rudolph." All right. Thanks a lot, Rudolph. I really appreciate all your feedback, you know? I am an old man. I kind of look like one, but I'm youthful at heart. And I don't know if you think I'm like hooking up with young girls. That's weird, man. You know, there's a whole polyamory world of just old people. Do you know that? Have you ever heard of J-Rob Protein? Because if you haven't heard of J-Rob Protein, that is my main sponsor. That's
Hey, how
all
you
he's
doing,
about. He's
fellas?
all about finding the elderly woman of
Hey.
your dreams. So if you think I'm not trying to,
Actually, I've been trying to talk to one of the top
yourself.
PD guys.
Thanks for the
Actually,
feedback, by the way. All right, I get how
Could
I
you
see.
talk to
I get
Justin
how
here? I
it's-
gotta deliver something to Radio Chinaris.
This next one's coming from
yeah. Let
M.
me just.
If there's no
Yeah,
title
I don't know.
in
You
the
can you hear
subject,
me
it just
already?
goes,
Can you
"I
hear me
fucked
all
your
right?
dad." Now that is not feedback.
Yeah, I can
As much
barely
as
hear
you
you.
want to make that feedback,
What's
as
up?
much as you desperately want that to be feedback, M,
Yeah, you gotta get away from that.
it isn't. It's just
I
me.
don't know,
okay?
like, at what.
It's just
who
me.
Exactly at what points we're talking.
This next one comes in from a guy who calls himself Mad Max. It's more feedback, all right? Subject was, it's called "A Thought on Your Podcast." Hey, what's he gonna say? "Hey Cecil, I've been listening to your episodes and I think you got a lot of good material, but there's one thing that really stands out. You need to focus more on brevity. You ramble a lot. Sometimes the core messages, they get lost. As Shakespeare said, brevity is the soul of wit. Your stories, your experiences, they're interesting, but they hit harder when they're concise. Trim the fat, man. Get to the point. The listeners will thank you, and your podcast will feel sharper, cleaner, and more engaging. You've got the voice and the personality. A little editing in how you deliver will make the world of difference. Mad Max." Damn. P.S. I also fucked your mother. Fuck you, man. The last one came from M, and this one came from Mad Max. I also fucked your mother. Go fuck yourself. You know what? I thought he was giving me good feedback because I ramble a lot. The other guy was saying tangents and he had no way to like be concise about it. This guy was perfect and he just ended it all with I fucked also with a non-feedback. He also fucked my mother. So this Mad Max fucked my mom and my dad. Fuck you, dude. You know what? Do you know what's the best part of feedback? You don't have to take all of it, even if it's good. And I'm gonna move on. Oh, hey, we're coming to an end. Holy shit. Wow. All right. So this podcast has been a really good update for everybody. Okay, on my love life, it's been on Becky, on my new girlfriend application to you know if you want to hook up with me. And every episode, I have to have a final thought. You know, I have to bring everything full circle into one thought. And so, give me a second. I'm gonna have to, mull it in my mind. See what my final thought's gonna be. Okay, I got it. My final thought. Feedback is important because it gives people a voice when they normally wouldn't have one. You know, it takes talent to create a platform for your voice to be heard. You know, these people who wrote in, they're never going to be on the podcast, and it hurts them so much, you know? But like a good host, I give back to the community and allow them to have a voice even when it's not in the grace of lights, you know? You could just be silent and be mad at me, but instead I give you a voice. It's good knowing that some of you aren't mentally well, so the bad feedback doesn't hurt as much, you know? I can't help you're crazy, and so can you, so we'll just let it go, you know? We'll let it pass. And as much as I want to please everyone, I'm a polyamorous pet parent with a weekly podcast, you know? Who knows what's going to be more important in the future, my partners, my dog, or my mentally well listeners, you know? I don't have time for everyone. So I will take whatever feedback I want. That's what it's going to be, all right? Because I don't got time for that shit. That's been the podcast, everyone. I always I used to always end all my podcasts with shout outs and plugs, you know, because whenever I'm with a guest, I always let them plug like whatever they're into, you know, if they're watching anything, you know, if they're reading an interesting book, I like to share that with the audience, you know, because they want to learn as well. And also I like to give shout outs to people who are helpful. So the first shout out goes to the fan club. I thought you guys didn't think I'd bring you up. I brought you up once when Rooster came by, but I was going to bring you up again. The Champions Podcast with your host Cecil has a fan club, everyone, and it's so easy to join. The only way to actually be a part of it is just walk up to the next person you see and talk about the Champions Podcast. Let them know what you think about it. Have an open discussion, because that's what we're doing. And then next thing you know, they're part of the fan club. It just, we're trying to spread the fandom, okay? So that's my shout out. I'd like to give a plug. Like I want to give credit to something I had really recently. It's a food. Have you ever had El Pastor tacos? Oh my God, they're a delicious smoked seasoned meat, kind of like on a like a spigot, and it's turned into tacos. Like they shave it and they grill it and they turn it into tacos. Don't forget about the pineapple. They're the most delicious tacos in the world. So my plug is eat El Pastor tacos. All right. Yep. So the way we start every podcast, we always do ad reads, you know, because the sponsors, they pay for everything. We got to give credit to the people who take care of us. And this last sponsor for the podcast is the guy who pays everything, you know, pays for everything. He's J-Rob of J-Rob Protein. Hey there, listeners and protein enthusiasts. It's Cecil, and tonight I want to talk about something deeper than reps, deeper than calories, deeper than macros. I want to talk about the search for love. Now, some folks chase love in all the wrong places. They're looking for quick flings, empty throats. But me, I know the truth. Love isn't found in a swipe or a like. Real love, timeless love, is found in the warm smile of a woman who's lived a little longer, laughed a little harder, and knows exactly what she wants. And here's the secret in that search: J-Rob Protein. One scoop, 20 grams of pure, clean, silky fuel, and suddenly you're not just building muscle, you're building stamina. You're not just flexing in the mirror. You're holding her gaze across that candlelit booth in the early bird special. Because here's the thing, old women, wise women, seasoned women, they can tell the difference. They can tell when a man takes care of himself. They can taste the discipline in every sip of chocolate whey protein in a J-Rob shake. They can feel the smooth confidence of the vanilla in your stride. They can smell the tropical blend clinging to you like the memory of their forgotten childhood. And when you sit down beside her with 20 grams of J-Rob coursing through you, you're not just another young buck. You're her champion. The man who shows up ready, not just for love, but for the long haul. So listeners, if your heart's been searching for something real, if you've been craving the kind of love that comes with pearls, perfume, and just a hint of lavender lotion, it's time to fuel up. Head to jrob.com, grab yourself a tub, and step into a whole new league of romance. Because remember, with J-Rob Protein, you're not just drinking a shake. You're preparing yourself for the love of a good old woman. And trust me, once you've got 20 grams of J-Rob in you, she'll know, she'll feel it, and she'll never let you go. J-Rob Protein, everybody, guys. That's been the podcast. Thank you so much for all the people joining. Thank you, Sergeant, for writing in. Thank you, Rooster. Thank you, the other guy. Thank you, everyone. This is a good podcast. You know, that's just how every podcast is. It's always successful. So,
hell yeah.
It's been a good one. Take care, everybody. Here's the theme.
Woohoo! Oh, I'm rocking. I'm rocking.
Hey, Cecil, when you get a second, can you come downstairs? This is Corporal Rick. Just want to give you something.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second.
Got it, brother.
What's up, Corporal Rick? What's going on, buddy?
Hey, I was wondering if I could give you a note to include in some future broadcasts. It's just a crime law report from the Toplin PD of Toplin.
Yeah, it's so dark right now. Hold on.
Come around to the fire.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, good to see you. Can you see the note?
Oh, if you please fit in the broadcast things. Toplin PD crime law report. Okay, Toplin PD came under siege by psycho crackheads. The crew in Blue Fawn Officer Parish However, where 50 crackheads paid the ultimate price. On the 26th, Toplin PD confiscated 9 gallons of baby. Oh no, Jesus. Oh Jesus. Toplin PD under fire from requirements, believe them to be free. I was part of that. Excuse me, to be retaliation. Oh, baby, oh God, crew joining. Oh, black lights in the room. Also, however, picture frame which is playing all this with first. Okay, like Sunday, 20 Toplin, mostly peaceful. At 2,800 lives. We'd like to thank Citizen Dollar, amazing Reno Chinars. Oh, absolutely. This is very good news, and I'll have it ready to read for the next broadcast, man. Thank you so much, Corporal.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you guys so much.
Yeah. I hope you guys are faring well. And it was quite the battle yesterday, and I hope. What'd you do with all that baby oil?
I think you have to ask Corporal T, Officer T, about that. He's got some plans for it, but I haven't dug into it.
I'm excited to hear about this. This is very exciting. Thank you so much, Corporal. Holy shit.
Sure, man. All right, well, you take care.
All right, take care, man.
Hey.
Hey, see you,
It's a
but I'm
lot of
gonna head back
lives.
to the PD and go to bed.
I know it'll get red if I put it
I'm gonna head back to the
right
PD and go to bed.
Okay, thank you, man.
See you, brother.
Thank you for fun.
here.
You gotta pick up that phone.
I don't hear anything. My goodness.
You don't hear that ringing?
Oh no.
Hey, big fan, first time, long time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Banjo. I'm with Murder Inc. You might not know some
Oh.
of our guys.
Were you
Cernowitz.
were you around yesterday at the PD?
No, I wasn't around yesterday.
Oh man, I helped out at the
Been trying
PD.
to talk to Sarge.
Oh yeah.
I used to be on like the original Toplin PD force, like in the first before the storm, you know.
Uh-huh.
You know, I'm just over there in
Yeah.
Cernowitz, so
Oh.
no, what happens to Toplin kind of floats down.
I'm sure the best time to get on their good side is when they're getting sieged and you just offer your help. Because that's usually when they are just pretty much open to recruitment at any time. Because that's how it was yesterday.
I tried to tell them I just tried to tell them hey, we're up there in Cernowitz, you know, like you need help or people, you know, are leaving Toplin and you know they're headed south. We'll look for them, but I don't know. They don't seem to bite, dude. We're supposed to be like hitmen. Nobody fucking wants our help, dude.
Oh man. Well, we got some help
We got a
yesterday
lot
from
of
Murder
guys.
Inc. But apparently it was
Okay,
it took a little extra long because you guys kept killing each other by accident. But you guys got there,
yeah,
and apparently from this report from the PD, they raided that base because I was there during the raid, but I got killed at the end. But they did get through, and they confiscated all the baby oil. So Murder Inc. was part of that.
all the baby oil.
Yeah, apparently there was so much baby oil confiscated.
Did anybody slip?
I hope not.
The thing is, okay, we actually did have some CBD balm back at the base. Maybe that's what you're talking about.
Oh, maybe it could have been it. But no, it was we raided the furries. It was the baby oils were hoarding the furries were hoarding baby oil.
Oh, dude, that's disgusting.
They live weird lives.
Yeah, they're fucking thug scum. But alright, yeah, I'm gonna go down and get some water.
All right, man.
Great show, dude. For real. You had me laughing while I was sitting here cooking up my chicken.
Thanks, buddy. We do live episodes every Saturday. That was a rebroadcast of last week's episode. But this week we had one we had one yesterday. So I'm gonna be doing more rebroadcasts of that during the week. But the next Saturday we're coming back live. So if you're interested, just tune on in 87.8 or Toplin.
Yeah, I talked to somebody a while ago about this, but I can actually do it about submitting a Murder Inc. song.
I don't really know how music submissions go around here. The music guys, they all have their own personal you think it all depends on which DJ you find.
One guy said you just gotta send me the files, but I just kind of lost track of it.
Oh yeah, then I'm sure they'd help you.
Forget his name.
Yeah, there's a few of us. But I'm sure if you show up more towards the time when people from Europe are awake, they can help you.
Yeah, true. All right, well, stay golden, Angel.
Yeah, dude, thanks a lot, buddy.
Sword.
Yeah, those furries, they did suck. But I got a pretty good shot off. I felt good. It felt pretty good. Some guy was really knocking us, and I popped him in the face. We traded, but I popped him in the face.
Okay, so that one battery lasted a whole 40-minute podcast, so that was pretty good. Learning more. It has died on me before, so I always like having having a spare. So today I was supposed to go for a long stream, but I started really late, and then now, oh, someone walking. And now I have plans. So after these batteries are charged, I'm gonna go. I'm really sorry, guys. I know this is only like a 2-hour stream, which normally is like 6 to 8 hours. But what I do promise is, at least by tomorrow night, I'll have the new YouTube video up for the podcast I did yesterday. I do have to edit it a little more because I got interrupted a lot, and I don't want it to be. Not that I don't want the interruption to be there. It's just it really does kill the flow, and I don't want that. So I gotta edit that and fuck around with it. But I will get back tomorrow night, either obviously with a new YouTube video and possibly a quick stream if I can get the audio version of yesterday's podcast out. So again, I'm not gonna just end the stream here. Like just sitting silently watching batteries charge. I don't want you guys to sit there and watch me do that. Sorry. I do thank everyone for all of the viewers and concurrent followers, or concurrent viewers. Like right now, I got 11 of you watching. You don't want to just have me sit here and just charge a battery and be like, bye, right? So I'm gonna get going. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, see me tomorrow. See my video tomorrow, and then I'll be on Tuesday, and we'll do a whole nother stream. I do work during the week, which stinks, so it is kind of more of this time I'll be streaming. So thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the likes. Got 5 likes, guys. You're the best. I normally don't get likes on lives. You're awesome. And thanks for everyone who subscribed yesterday and last night, dude. You guys fucking rock. Like, dead serious. Like, you guys are the best. YouTube, you're really blowing up right now. And let's see, I think I just got a subscriber. Yeah, Hector. Thank you, Hector, for this subscription. And Twitch, as always, you guys fucking rock. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.